I'm Homura Akemi. It's nice to meet you. I think today's been a little stressful for me. I'm not feeling very well. I should go to the nurse's office. Please don't trouble yourselves. I'll ask the nurse's aide. Miss Madoka Kaname. You are the nurse's aide for this class, are you not? I have to see the nurse. Take me there. Miss Aotome told me that you were. It's this way, right? Call me Homura. What is it? Madoka Kaname, do you treasure the life you currently live? And do you consider your family and your friends precious? Is that so? Good. Because if that's the truth, then don't try to change the life you have, or the kind of person you are. If you do, you'd lose everything you love. Don't change. Stay as you are, Madoka Kaname. Stay as you are, forever. Get away from that creature. This doesn't concern you, really. Now of all times, I still have work to do here. No, I'm not here to fight. I wanted to kill it before it made contact with Madoka Kaname. It's too late for that now. Well, now what? Are you going to become a magical girl? I warned you. Remember? Very well then. I hope my warning's not in vain. Goodbye. It was your kill. So keep the reward for yourself. Don't you even care? Don't you know you're leading innocent people into danger? But you're steering them into becoming magical girls. Yes, it's annoying. Especially with Madoka Kaname. I won't allow it. She won't become like us. I don't want to fight, but you leave me no choice. Like it or not, I'm hunting this prey. And you should leave immediately. And I'll make sure they both get out safely. You idiot! We don't have time for this! Listen to me! This witch is not like the others, I swear! No, don't do it! Oh no, that won't be necessary. This one is mine. I'll kill it. Another second, you'd be dead. Never forget what happened here. This is what it means to be a magical girl. You're right. But this belongs to a magical girl, so neither of you has any right to it. You shouldn't blame yourself for what happened. Huh? No one can criticize you for anything. I mean that. No one. I won't allow it. Well then, will you accept my warning? It wouldn't have changed Mami Tomoe's fate if you had. But I was able to change yours. At least I saved you. I'm glad about that. Perhaps. I can't deny it. I have. I gave up counting long ago. Most likely, she didn't have any family to speak of. And it'll be a very long time before she's reported missing. It can't be helped. If you die in a labyrinth, your body stays there. That means in this world, she'll be considered a missing person forever. It's a fate all magical girls can look forward to, eventually. It's a condition of the contract we make in exchange for our powers. We're not protectors. We fight for the sake of our wishes, and this is how we pay for them. And if we die and no one remembers us, well, I guess that's just the way it is. I see. Mami Tomo is lucky. She'd be happy to hear that. Oh, I envy her. You're too kind. Remember this. And take it to heart. Sometimes kindness can lead to even greater tragedy. How could you? There's no need for that. I'm on the side of those who think rationally, and the enemy of idiots who pick fights. I wonder which side you're on, Kyoko Sakura. Who knows? Maybe we have. Good idea. How many times have I warned you? How stupid can you possibly be? I thought I made it clear you were not to get involved. I don't know why you keep ignoring me. If I can't reason with you, I'll use more drastic measures. I want to let you know you can have this city. A girl like you is more suited for what it takes to be a magical girl. Sayaka Miki is not. I want to settle this thing peacefully. And I'd like you to stay out of it. Let me handle her. 2 weeks from today, a witch called Walpurgisnacht will be coming. That's my business. Anyway, if we defeat the witch, I will leave the city all to you. Then you can do whatever you want with it. I wonder what kind of friends you have then. What do you think you're doing? I thought we agreed you'd leave Sayaka Miki alone. I'll take her on, but you stay out of it, understand? That's plenty of time. Would you believe me if I did? I've tried telling others before, but no one ever listens. 'Cause it doesn't think what it did was cruel. That creature doesn't understand human values at all. A soul's a fair exchange for granting someone's wish. That's what it thinks anyway. In the end, an agreement is still an agreement. It made the impossible possible. That boy would have never gotten better, no matter what. Even if Sayaka Miki spent the rest of her life taking care of him. The truth is, a miracle like that is worth more than the life of a human. But that's the price it sells them for. But magical girls have to keep using small amounts of magic just to maintain our bodies. That's why in the end we have to collect grief seeds. And the only way to get them is fighting witches. Forget about Sayaka Miki. It's for your own good. Don't confuse gratitude with responsibility. At this point, there's nothing you can do to save her. And if you're trying to repay her to ease your guilt, don't. That's arrogant thinking on your part and you should stop. Honestly, maybe I act this way because I'm not human anymore either. You're not the type to just sit here and watch. I'm surprised you'd give up your prey so easy to help her. Walpurgisnacht is supposed to appear in this area. Statistics. I think I've had enough of you today. Get out of here. Take my word for it, there's no point trying to kill that creature. Her soul gem's tainted, and if it's not purified soon, there won't be anything anyone can do to save her. You idiot! Why do you do that? Why do you always sacrifice yourself like that? Calling yourself useless and meaningless? Stop treating yourself like you don't matter! What about all the people who love you? Why don't you think about them? Stop being such a fool! There are so many people who'd be sad if you died. Why can't you understand that? What about all the people who are trying so hard to protect you? I can't. Wait. Sayaka Miki is... Wait! Madoka! I know what you really are. And I know what you're planning. I do. And I swear I'll do whatever it takes to stop you. Kyubey. Or should I say, incubator? No. Stay back. Take my hand. Don't argue. Do not let go of my hand. You'll be frozen in time if you do. Hurry. That witch used to be Sayaka Miki. You saw. It happened right in front of you. We could stop right now and kill it. Just drop that useless baggage and we'll go back. Shall we? You can't fight and carry her. You'll get us both killed. We have to retreat for now. Her soul gem disappeared. It transformed into a grief seed. A witch hatched and it vanished. It is. That's the final secret of the soul gems. When our gems get too tainted and turn completely black, we transform into grief seeds. Then we're reborn as witches. See? This is the destiny which no magical girl can escape. Her curse became as powerful as her wish. It was only a matter of time, really. And from now on, for each person she saved, she'll curse another in return. You understand now, don't you? The thing you wanted so much to be. This is it. Oh, and about that body you brought along? It's your responsibility now. You better be careful getting rid of it, though, or it'll cause problems later. No, of course I don't. Neither should you. Excuse me. May I go to the nurse's office? I'm not feeling well. Kyoko! Are you... Kyoko, I want to know the truth. Could Kyoko Sakura have saved Sayaka Miki? Really? Then why didn't you try to stop her? That won't happen. I swear it. My name is Homura Akemi, and it's really nice. I mean, I'm pleased to meet you. No. Oh, thank you very much for that. Huh? But isn't that... Well, I don't really get called by my first name. It's kind of a weird name. I'm not really like that, though. No way. Not me. I can't do anything right. I just embarrass myself and cause trouble for everyone. Why? Is this the way I'll always be? Maybe it would be better. I should just die. Where am I? Oh no. What's that? What's going on? No! What are you guys doing here? Miss Kaname, I was wondering, do you fight those things all the time? But doesn't it bother you? I mean, don't you ever get scared? But, Miss Tomoe, that thing killed her. No! You can't beat it by yourself, it's too strong. It'll kill you too, Miss Kaname! Please, we can run away. I mean, this is hopeless. No one would blame you if you did, Miss Kaname. Kaname? Wait, no! Don't go! Miss Kaname! Why? You knew you were gonna get killed all along. It wasn't worth saving me. If you're not alive, I want you back. If I make a contract with you, would you really grant me any wish? I wish I could meet Miss Kaname all over again. But this time, instead of her protecting me, I want to be strong enough to protect her! Where am I? I'm still in the hospital. It wasn't a dream. I'm Homura Akemi. I'm very pleased to meet you. Miss Kaname, I've become a magical girl just like you, and from now on, we're gonna work together. Here I go! I know. Okay! What's wrong? Miss Kaname? Say something! Oh no! Why? How could this happen? I have to tell everyone. We're all being tricked by Kyubey! Well, no, I'm not! Okay, I'll think of something. Sorry. Miss Miki! Miss Tomoe! Stop it! It's okay. We can finish this. The two of us can destroy Walpurgisnacht on our own. This is it. Do you have any brief seeds? Okay. I've got an idea. How about we both become witches? Then we can tear up this rotten world together. Until there's no more evil. No more sadness. Until there's nothing left. We'll break and smash and pound it into dust. But if we did that, wouldn't that be great? Why? You should have used it. I swear I'll save you. I'll do whatever it takes to keep you safe. I'll come back again and again and again! I'll save you! I swear! No one will believe me about the future. No one will accept the truth about the future. I know what to do now. If someone comes and says they can grant any wish you want, it isn't true. Don't believe anything they say. I won't rely on anyone anymore. I don't care if no one understands. I won't let Madoka fight. I'll destroy every last witch by myself if I have to. And this time, I'll defeat Walpurgisnacht. Once and for all. No! Madoka! Don't listen to anything it says! It's trying to trick you! Don't listen to it! Did you know what would happen afterwards? No. My fight is somewhere else. I'll do it over. No matter how many times it takes. I'll relive it over and over again. I will find the way out. The one path that'll save you from this destiny of despair. Madoka. My one and my only friend. I don't care. Because if it's for you, I'll stay trapped in this endless maze. Forever. This witch is different from the others. It's so powerful, it doesn't need to hide in a labyrinth. And when it appears, Thousands of people are going to die, just like that. Since ordinary humans can't see it, they'll think the destruction was caused by an earthquake, tornado, or other disaster. Okay. I can handle it by myself. Maybe Kyoko couldn't do it, but I can certainly defeat Walpurgisnacht on my own. To tell you the truth, I never really needed her help. I just agreed so that she wouldn't feel bad. How can I be honest with you? You wouldn't believe me anyway. The thing is, you and me? We're not even from the same time! The truth is, I'm from the future. I've met you over and over, and every time, I've had to watch you die. What do I have to do to save you? What do I have to do to change your fate? I kept doing this month over again, searching for the answer. Sorry, I'm not making any sense. I'm scaring you, aren't I? I mean, you barely know me. I just started going to your school, so it's not like you really know me at all. But I know you. I know you so well, you're mine. Everything's messed up. The more I redo this time, the further apart we get. My feelings, my words, nothing gets through to you. I'm out of options. I don't know what to do anymore. I will save you. That's the one thing I wished for. That's how it started. And now it's the only thing I have left to guide me. And it's okay if you don't understand anything I'm saying. But please, please, let me protect you. Okay, here I am. And this time I'll finish you. I have to stop it. If it gets any closer to the evacuation center, whatever happens, I can't let it get any further. Why? No matter how many times I try, why can't I beat it? If I go back again, I'll only make Madoka's destiny worse. Everything I've done, everything I've tried to do. Madoka, don't do it. Madoka, don't do it. But you can't. If you do, then everything I fought for, it's all for nothing. Madoka, where is this place? Oh my god, what are you saying? Do you honestly think Madoka would want this to happen? After everything she's done, this is her reward? I don't believe it! I can't believe it. This is worse than death. But what's gonna happen to you now that you're like this? You don't have a home to go to anymore. You'll never be able to see your family and friends. And you'll be stuck here, alone by yourself forever and ever. Madoka, is that what you want? Even if I don't remember you ever again? How am I gonna know you're there when I can't even feel you standing next to me anymore? Madoka! Please don't go! Madoka! It was real. Nothing theoretical about it. Naturally. After all, that's the kind of creatures you are. It wasn't really as simple as you think. And our relationship with you was a little on the rocky side. Even though witches aren't born into this world anymore, that doesn't mean the curses of the world have completely disappeared. They just changed their form is all. And now, they attack us from the shadows. Your complaining isn't going to help. Come on, let's go. This world isn't worth saving. Tragedy and sadness will never truly disappear. But even so, it's the place she once tried to protect. I remember that. And I will never, ever forget it. That's why I keep fighting. We pray for hope, embrace curses, and protect you from the dark. We're magical girls. We traded our souls for our powers and a destiny of battle. A destiny which ends in oblivion. For the only way to escape our despair is to vanish from this world. The end will come for all of us. So we continue our fight and wait for the law of cycles to lead us away. In this broken world, doomed to repeat its tragedies and hatred, I dreamt of someone I knew, and saw her familiar smile again. It's nice to meet you. My name is Homura Akemi. Oh, I knew it. I should have introduced myself to you last night. I'm not really that strong, but I can back you up. I'm not very good at attacks, though. Thank you for the chance to prove myself. I'll do my best to help you fight the nightmares and keep everyone safe. I won't let you down. No, I can't. It's like the time has just flown by. It feels like I've known you forever, though. It's not weird. I mean, I feel that way, too. Sitting here with you, it seems like something I've wanted for a long, long time. We're so sorry to make you wait! Madoka! Mami! Oh, release! No, not me. I'm the pumpkin full of seeds. This big round cake looks sweeter than sweet. Could the cake be Madoka? Oh, it's nothing. I'm okay. Is that how battles are? And have they always been like that? Sure, thanks. It looks delicious. Oh, I was wondering, have things seemed a little odd to you lately? Well, that's the thing. I don't know. Everything just seems off. I guess the reason I wanted to speak to you before anyone else was you're the one who seems the most odd to me. What I mean is, compared to the impression I have of you, something about you seems different. It's like you're not the same person you used to be. No, not at all. Look, where are you living now? And how long have you been at Mitakihara? And when was that? Where did you live before you moved here? Have you gone back to visit Kazumino lately? Hey, Kyoko, would you do me a favor? Come to Kazumino with me. I just want to go see it, that's all. If the city's the same as you remember, I promise we'll turn around and come back. Then I'll know it's just me and not something else. I am. Dinner's on me then. Maybe we got on the wrong bus. And let's make sure it's the right one. We should try walking next. If we go back to that crossroad and take the left fork, it should take us to Kazumino City, right? No. It's odd we haven't reached it by now. Something's definitely wrong. Either we missed the crossroad, which I highly doubt, or something else is going on here. I don't think the answer is as simple as that. My theory is that nothing exists beyond the city. Kyoko, I'm sorry, but could you not tell the others for a little while? There's something I want to check first, just to be sure. Please. I think it will be safer if we pretend we haven't discovered anything. If we draw attention to ourselves now, we'll be hunted down. This is a trap, make no mistake. Yes, which is why I don't want you to do anything. For now, let me handle this. As far as I can tell, the one who's trapped us is only playing with our perceptions. For now. So as long as we play along, we won't be in any danger. Am I the only one who remembers? I have seen this kind of trap before. A self-contained illusion. A maze with no exit, where prey is lured and led astray. There's no doubt about it. This is a labyrinth. Witches. The ones who spread despair and disaster. It's the final form a magical girl takes when she's lost hope and given in to despair. I remember how hard I fought to change our cruel destiny by repeating time over and over again. It all ended, finally, thanks to one girl. Her sacrifice broke the cycle of hope and despair. With that, the world should have been led to a new order of things. However, it seems we've all forgotten what happened. Or rather, we were made to. Someone is trying to replace our memories of what happened with false ones. And trapped us here, in this false Mitakihara city. I was just curious is all. He's right, Mommy. You're much braver and stronger than that. Mommy, may I trouble you for some more tea? I'm sorry, Madoka. You can stop the charade now. I remember what you used to be. You hear that? I know what you really are. You've altered our memories and trapped us in this fake Mitakihara city. You can deny it all you want, baby. But this is your doing. What do you want with us? Is this some kind of game to you? Is this how you have fun? Memories are so annoying. As soon as I get one back, others come flooding in, one after the other. Yes, I remember Mami Tomoe now. She always troubled me. She would put on a strong front and go all out, but she had the softest heart of any of us. Revealing the truth was always hard with her there, shattering her optimism. It felt cruel. And it hurt me. I remember now, and I wish I could erase the memory of all the hearts I broke. Let's have it. Why are you doing this to us? Tell me right now or I'll end you! You knew what I was up to. You're being deceived by her. This is not the real Mitakihara City. Our memories are false. None of this is real. I suppose this means you're going to protect that creature. I can outlast you, that's for sure! Please, Mami. Can't you tell something's wrong? Don't you feel anything strange about yourself? Please try to remember. She's a witch! The enemy of magical girls! What are you doing here? I couldn't help getting into a fight with her. I was defending myself. I was really after. Then, you remember? You think the person who trapped us in here might actually be one of us, right? Well, a witch is the final form of a magical girl. I don't know. Maybe she is, maybe she isn't. Well, obviously. What are you getting at? Hold on. Are you siding with a witch? I just realized something. A sort of crucial point in all this. The creatures Mami remembered fighting were wraiths, not witches. And Kyoko didn't understand the concept of labyrinths when I mentioned it. Not because they'd forgotten about witches, but because neither of them knew about them in the first place. Which makes sense, since witches don't exist in this universe. A magical girl's soul is supposed to be taken by the law of cycles before she becomes a witch. That's a concept she created when she remade the world. What she sacrificed herself for. Yes, I do. And that's what bothers me. I should be the only one. There are 3 people in this world who don't belong in it. The first one is the witch who made the labyrinth. The second one is Bebe, who looks just like a witch. And the third one is you, who remembers witches. Who are you? Are you really Sayaka Miki? Your reflexes are impressive. You certainly weren't this agile before. This city is fake. An idealized world someone dreamed up. Someone dragged us into this dream world. Coward who's turned her back on her responsibility to fight the wraiths. I can't forgive anyone who'd do something like that. Magical girls must keep fighting. Always. It's the price we've paid for our wishes. Our fate was tragic. Once. But she gave up everything to change it. This farce is wasting the sacrifice Madoka made for us. And I won't allow it. I'm okay. I had a dream. And it scared in my dream. You went someplace far away. And it was so far I wasn't gonna be able to see you again. And everyone forgot about you. No one remembered you except for me. I was the only one in the world who could. I was so lonely and sad. And no one understood how I felt. I started to think all my memories of you were just things I made up. I thought I was going crazy. You wouldn't. But how? How can you be so sure? It would break your heart. Leaving us behind would hurt you that much. I know you wouldn't. I knew it would hurt you more than anything. But still, how could I have been so stupid? I should have stopped you back then. I should have stopped you no matter what I had to do. I shouldn't have let it happen. I want you to know that when the time comes and you have to make a hard decision, you will have the courage to make it. One day, you'll find out there are things only you can do. And then, you'll know just how strong and how kind you really are. Believe me, it's the truth. Sorry. You probably don't remember anything either. I know there's a chance you might just be an illusion, or a fake version of you someone created. How else could we see each other again like this? Does it even matter? It does to me. I can tell you're the real Madoka. You're here and I can talk to you again and feel your kindness one more time. And I'm so happy. Thank you. I couldn't have asked for anything that would make me happier than I am right now. I have to go now. Sorry, but there's something I have to do. I was wondering, do you remember the witches? No, you shouldn't remember them. What about Madoka Kaname? Madoka, do you remember her? No. If things were in order, you shouldn't remember her. Those memories are false. If I'd stopped and thought about it from the start, it would have been obvious. To create a world where Madoka exists, someone would have to know about Madoka to begin with. I figured it out. I know who rewrote our memories and trapped us in this false Mitakihara city. I know who it is. There's one last thing I have to confirm to be sure. Don't worry, I can do this by myself. And if I'm right, I'll end everything. I'm sorry I got you involved in this. There's a limit to the distance my body can be away from my soul gem. At most, it should be 100 meters. It's true. I'm not a magical girl anymore. How could this happen? How? Why? Why would I end up as this? When did it even happen? When did I become a witch? Incubator. I should have known. This could only be your doing. Really interesting theory. But if this labyrinth is isolated from the world, how could anyone be lured into it? It's not possible. That is her. Tell me what your real goal is, Incubator. For what purpose? Satisfying curiosity is illogical. You said so yourself. So I can't believe you'd go to such lengths just to confirm Madoka exists. You want to control Madoka, don't you? I seriously doubt you'd give up trying, though. Hardly. I am anything but happy. As you are now, you won't know this. But you see, the reason I chose to become a magical girl was to save Madoka. Stand by that choice. You want me to betray her, but I'd rather turn into a witch before I do. And I will never let you incubators touch her again. Not at all. In fact, I'll make sure this labyrinth will be my grave. Mami Tomoe and Kyoko Sakura are both here. I have faith in them. Would you shut up already? So this is being a witch. My emotions have all come back to haunt me again. I can't remember anything anymore. Just glimmers of light and regret. This is it, my despair. Madoka, I just want to say thank you for coming here to this god-awful place. I can't even say goodbye to you in the end. I'm sorry. What are you doing? Stop! You don't understand! I have to die here! I'm sorry! I'm so weak! I just wanted you back with me! I didn't care what I had to do! Commit the worst sins for one more chance. Even if it turned me into a monster! It wouldn't matter. As long as I could have you back. I'm fine. I'm not afraid. I'm ready. Madoka, you don't know how long I've waited for this. Now, I've got you. I don't expect you to understand. No one in the world could possibly understand. This emotion is mine and mine alone. And I've been saving it for her. It has to be this way. I'm never going to let you go again, Madoka. You don't remember the last time this happened, do you? Well, this is the second time I've seen this. Because I remembered why I repeated time and suffered over and over again. My feelings for Madoka, they run so deep, even pain has become precious to me. And as for my soul gem, the curse isn't what's tainting it. Something you can't understand, Incubator. It is the pinnacle of all human emotion. More passionate than hope. Much deeper than despair. Love. You're right. I'm not a magical girl or a witch. Madoka is as sacred as a god, and I pulled her from heaven. So if you want to know what I've become, I suppose, if anything, you could call me a demon now. Is that so? The curses that have spread across our world still have to be dealt with, and you incubators have become necessary for that task. You're going to stay and help. Incubator? I do. But if you'd like to share your thoughts, please, enlighten me. I only took a tiny sliver of it. That's all. The piece that used to be Madoka, before she ceased to exist. For some reason, you were all pulled in with her. And now you can't return to where you came from either. I'm an existence called evil now. And if evil is supposed to disrupt the divine and be a force of chaos, it's only natural for me to upset the laws of a god. After all the wraiths have been wiped out, perhaps I will. When that day comes, I suppose I can be your enemy then. The question is, will you be able to stand up against me? You're having a hard time remembering things, aren't you? You're getting another chance at being human again. If anything, you should be happy about that. Eventually, life here will seem natural to you, and you'll forget all about the past. We should pretend to be on good terms. If you're always attacking me, Madoka might end up hating you. You guys, can't you see you're making her nervous, bombarding her with questions? Why don't you give her a moment? I'm Homura Akemi. Nice to meet you, Ms. Kaname. May I call you Madoka instead? If you don't mind, I'd like to show you the campus now. Follow me, please. Call me Homura. How does it feel to be back again? I'm not surprised. It's been 3 years. It's okay. You're exactly what you should be. What you've always been. Madoka Kaname, do you treasure the world you live in? Or would you break its laws to follow your heart? I see. Well then, I suppose one day you will also be my enemy. It's fine. I don't care. I'll keep wishing for a world where you can be happy. I knew it. They always did look better on you.